What is it? You know, you can. My door's always open if you need to talk, baby. Seriously though, it's great to be here in beautiful Remington. You guys know what they say about Remington. I've heard that whatever happens in Remington sucks. I'm just kidding. I like Remington. I just moved to Remington, a couple blocks away. Thank you. I'm gonna need a ride home. But the weird thing about Remington is that doesn't it, outside of like the hipster meccas of the Paper Moon Diner and the Ottobar, the rest of Remington is like a chunk of the Deep South from like the 1940s, like airlifted and dropped right here in Baltimore City. Like, I'll give you an example, and this disgusted me as much as it's going to disgust you. I was walking down the street from my house the other day. I walked by a storefront, big sign that says bait. And I'm thinking, is there like a fishing shop right here in the middle of Remington? I swear to God, I see two Ku Klux Klansmen walking out the front door holding buckets of fried chicken. It's cool. I tested it on black friends, and they said it was cool. It is good to be here tonight, though. I almost didn't come out tonight. I had diarrhea this morning. I'm pretty sure it was all the diarrhea I ate last night. Got the diarrhea quesadilla from Chipotle. All organic. Well, I guess it is what it is. Hey, you know what stupid freaking trendy phrase that I hate hearing right now is? It is what it is. Anybody else hate that fucking thing? Isn't that like the most condescending, insulting? Like, do people really think I'm so stupid that I don't understand that things are what they are? Well, Mike, it is what it is. It is? I thought it is what it is not! No wonder I'm confused about the most basic principles of the physical universe. Like they're no longer teaching kids in school that things are what they are. You see the shape with 3 sides, class? That's a coincidence. 2 plus 2 equals yesterday. Alright, we're gonna try something here. I've been wanting to like spice up my act a little bit, make it a little sensual, you know, get a little sexy. So I'm gonna sing a Latin love song that I wrote, and this is dedicated to Christine. Are you ready? Habanero pepper, habanero pepper, girl you make me hot, like habanero pepper, habanero pepper, habanero pepper. Girl, you make me hot, like habanero pepper, habanero pepper, habanero pepper. Girl, you make me hot, like habanero pepper. Everybody! Habanero pepper,
habanero pepper. Girl, you make me hot, like habanero pepper.
This one to the heavens, habanero pepper,
habanero pepper. Girl, you make me hot, like habanero pepper.
Thank you so much. You're too kind. Though sometimes you can be really selfish. Just saying, we've all noticed. Seriously though, on the topic of habanero peppers, I recently celebrated 7 years without a drop of alcohol. Thank you very much. Don't give me too much credit though, I've been addicted to crack this entire time. Yeah, I didn't even give up booze, I just can't afford it anymore. That's like one thing you'll never hear a crackhead say, like, oh, I've had enough. I am just stuffed. This crack was wonderful, but I couldn't possibly have another hit. Oh, I'm gonna take a nap. Crack. Why is crack funny? You say the word crack and it's funny. Like penis. So I was talking. This is a true story. I was talking to this girl who's like a chef, and her name's Rachel. And she's like telling me how annoying it is when everybody comes up to her and they're like, "Oh, you're a chef and your name's Rachel? Rachel Ray! We got Rachel Ray over here!" And I was like, I can relate to that because up until the King of Pop tragically died last year, people used to call me Michael Jackson because my first name's Michael and I'm a pedophile. Sorry, Jason. I rented Avatar from the Red Box the other day. You guys seen Avatar? This part is like too intellectual. Like, I read the book. It was way better than the movie. But the weird thing was, I still had my 3D glasses from the theater. They don't work on the TV screen when you rent the DVD, but weirdly they work for everything else in the room. Because the real world's 3D. The last joke I'm explaining to you guys. Wow, you're really close. That girl used to come into my job sometimes. You know what I mean? But anyway, I heard they're making a sequel to Avatar. Probably won't be as good as the original. Sequels rarely are. It's hard to make a good sequel. Really, not even God could pull it off. Did you ever read that New Testament? Let me tell you, The Godfather Part 2 is not. It's no empire. Call me a vintage tech snob, but I just prefer old God, classic God, before he's sold out. And then that Book of Mormon, what a cash-in that was. Surprised that wasn't in 3D. What's next, God? You gonna cut your hair and write a bunch of power ballads? Yes, that one died last time. Do you guys think that white kids were dressing like black kids back in the slave days? You think they were like cutting their clothes up into tattered rags, carving lash marks in each other's backs? Parents were all like, "Turn down those Negro spirituals!" Thank you so much, guys. The important thing is nobody got hurt.